Hey y'all, it's me, Laura B. at Craft and See with Laura B. How are all you doing today? I would like to say I'm doing well, but I'm not doing well. This is take number, 7. Try not to get too aggressive on camera and driving off my whole audience, but let us just say it has been a BITCH from HE double hockey sticks up in here. All right, so what's going on? Well, my camera holder thingy decided to completely break, and so it is duct tape and the phone is being held on by a rubber band. So we will see how far we get. If suddenly it stops, well, you know that the camera fell and blah 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 blah. All right, so here's the issue. I shot a short video a few days ago and explained. I'm not even gonna try because it's gonna be like up in your face. But anyway, here we go. If I let go of this, it pops like a Pillsbury can of dough. And I'm not even done. I know, I just cannot make non-chunkies. I can, and I have, but it's very, very, I think I've done like 2, if that. All right, I'm sitting down. I can see I'm in frame. I'm still recording. It's just been a nightmare. I apologize for my absence. You know, life happens. Anyway, I got these jars of buttons from the Walmart, and they were on sale for $5 a piece, and normally they're $10 at least. I think they're $9.99. So I snagged a couple and then ripped the buttons off, the fake buttons that were on there, which we will be utilizing in this journal. All right, I don't know how much I'm going to get done today. Like I said, I've been trying. It's not been working. There was an emergency phone call to Mitzi of me just being enraged and then crying. I think I was crying so hard at first she couldn't even understand me. We figured out the phone thing. We figured out the life thing for the most part. And it shall get better, right? Okay, yes, my desk is a hot mess, and I'm trying to clean it up, and then I move my mat. I finally get it straight. Anyway, here I am, going on and on. I will do a flip through of what I have now. It is not finished. It may not be finished this week, but my challenges are finished. So for those of you who don't know, I am a guest design team member for Suzanne over at Nonstop Paper Crafts, and it's for the launch of her new kit, So Shabby. And she's also, there's also, what do you call them? Challenges. That's what you call them. Over on the Facebook group from LineDotArrow, Nathalie, the beautiful Nathalie over at LineDotArrow. Here are the rules. The 23rd through the 29th is finishing off projects. The drawings will be held Sunday, this coming Sunday. No, wait. Yeah, this coming Sunday? Yes, it's coming Sunday. It's the 24th. I don't know where I'm at. The challenges have been to dress up a mannequin, which we did. We made little dresses. And then it was the Create Bob and Dangles, freebies provided for both of those. And then the third week, which ended on the 22nd, on Saturday, is fabric yo-yos. There are freebie pages available, but not needed for the challenge. I have not checked out those freebie pages. And then this week is to finish off any projects. So 3 winners will receive a free kit from her shop. So if you would like to participate in the challenge, you have for this week to wrap all of these up, or as many as you want. And in order to do so, you must be a member of Nathalie's LineDotArrow Facebook group. There we are. All right. I did all my business. Let's flip her open. Now, this had an envelope in it, but the envelope went kaput when I was trying to do everything. And I am going to rethink that anyway on putting something in there. Excuse me. There's one of my yo-yos. Luckily I had made a bunch months ago, Some of these tags don't have a lot of them on there. Some do. These may not have anything in them. There's a pocket here, which I just wonkily sewed some fabric. That's actually a yo-yo circle. And this was a yo-yo circle that was folded for whatever reason, and so I just sewed it on there on the corner. I'm almost done with this signature. Yay me! Here is this, and I have a tape measure, cloth. It's not cloth, but you know what I'm saying, trying to say. I should preface, I'm not saying anything because I just can't get the words out. Tiny little yo-yo with some thread. Here is a dangle. I don't know what you would call these, with a couple seed beads on there. And I can never figure out how to get these things to lay flat without adding a bunch of bulk. So, and then we have just this, which I know y'all have seen in one of my flip throughs. This out. Make sure I'm in frame. In dress form, wonkily sewed. It is not easy for me to do random. It is not easy for me to do wonky. So Suzanne, you've got me out of my comfort zone. I've tried so hard. Mitzi has been greatly encouraging me to step outside. Have that. This was an attempt at these are buttons that were included in her freebies from a couple of weeks ago. I'm trying to find the full sheet, and I cannot. I just printed them out this morning too. And I added a button, an actual button to it, and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it as a page turner, so it became that. I used decorative stitching, a couple little tiny things there. You know, you can write on them, but whatever. And I really love the new eyelets that I got, or grommets, or whatever they're called. They're little flowers. And they weren't very expensive. So we have that here. And then here with the fold out writing spot. And or pockets, since I sewed it, they're pockets. I have two of these, so I can't remember which one I did what with. Here is a belly band with tearaway papers, and you can actually pull them all out if you want to. However, I am not going to attempt it on camera because then it won't work. There's the page signature center. I like how that turned out. We have stickles and then liquid pearls. And I hammered it on a, you know, dot, 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 dot. So it kind of gives it a little hammered metal look. And I did the coffee dye the method of dyeing papers with whatever color you want, be it coffee, food coloring, or what have you. Water, that, and some dish soap. And then you just blow through a straw like you're making bubbles, like you're 4 all over again. This one, I was at Walmart and I needed new food coloring, and I bought gel food coloring, and it really holds the color well, I might add on that. Another yo-yo with a button. Just a little anything to try to jazz up the page a little bit. This is, again, this stuff is not easy for me. Let me put a spot of glue on that to hold it down so it quits getting bent. If I can speak. If I can even speak. This, I took 2 pieces of fabric. On the top one, I just tried to do some fast flow stitching and then shoved the whole thing full of vellum. So it gives you that there you go. You want some more? There you go. I took one of her oval this, cut everything out of it, glossy, not glossy, accented, heat embossed gold on top of it, and then added these little dangles. Are these I don't know what these are called. Anyway, there's my dog. She's dreaming. And that's all I did there. Oh, there's one of my stick pins for my glue, which I need to put back in the bottle. If you guys saw that and me do that, I may or may not do something here. I've added some more bulk there. Now, Mitzi, I was really actually proud of this. I did a bunch of just stamping on it, which I was trying to emulate. I don't think I was doing Suzanne. I'm trying to remember who I was watching yesterday. But Mitzi was giving me a bad time about it's just floating in midair. There's not a stand, and then I gave her a bad time. Like, here you are telling me about collage, and there's no rules, and you're telling me that it's just floating in the air. And then she was saying she's perfectly okay with the perch just not being attached to a tree trunk. I was just telling her my issues with collaging and random, because I didn't see how something like this would work for a sewing journal. But she talked about Cinderella, and Cinderella had mice and birds helping her sew her dress. So there you go. I do want to take a moment out, y'all, and ask you for your prayer requests for a friend of mine, Jamie. Her son was in a bad accident, and she could use all the prayers she could get, and so could Bradley. Yes, he is still in the hospital. This is the cardboard, stickable cardboard from the $1.25 store, and then I just put with the these chalk writers, and they're more like, I don't want to say grease paint, but that's the only phrase that comes to mind. An envelope that, again, I did a bunch of stamping on, and I actually did seal this one. So conceivably, I guess you could mail that. And this is Here We Are, what I was doing earlier today when my camera just... This one, now, as we go through, the cards are not finished. I was running out of backing paper that I wanted to use, so I just went ahead and grabbed one of her embellishment papers and started using it. My stomach is growling, and I apologize if you can hear it. But there ain't no way I'm eating now. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. I finished that. So I'm pretty much not going to show you anymore, because it's just a bunch of cards that aren't finished. This one I like as well. I took, again, one of these, cut it all out, and used an embroidery kit that I have, and then put it there. And like that. There we are. I showed you all that in the middle. Come over here. I think the most proud I am of anything would be right here. The center of the journal. These little dresses with their closets, their hangers on the hanger, their curtain rods. And then this is washi tape with some glossy or liquid pearls. Again, did the stamping thing. And I only did this. I didn't need to. I don't know why I did. I could have just left it all the same. But... And this one I love. I think it's Purty washi tape. And then sparkly gel pens. And then some. This one is glossy accents. Woohoo! But I did do liquid pearls for the flowers. And that's as far as the grandness has gone. I am going to attempt to do a couple of these. I've already added the pulls on them, and since it does flip open, there's plenty of writing spot And I've included 2 of the journal cards in the back. Alrighty then. Here we go, Idaho. This one, as you can see, I sewed some of the fabric that's from the outside cover. And this will fit in like this. And this is where I get lost because I'm trying to incorporate her elements. But at the same time, you know, putting different things in. These cannot have any bulk to them or they will not fit. So therefore, oh, don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. So far, this one is going a lot better than my previous 4 attempts this morning. Oh my God, it was bad. I had to be talked off the ledge. I seriously had to be talked off the ledge this morning. Thank you, Mitzi, for talking me off the ledge. Now, there it is. And somewhere in my junk heap of a room, there is one of these that was already opened. And it was, there it is. I just didn't see it. I'm like, it was right down there, and it was, and it is, and I just didn't see it. I'm trying to add some bit of interest to this stuff without adding bulk. Not an easy task, and not an easy task for someone like me that has a hard time thinking outside the box. You know, I can create as long as you give me the parameters of what I'm allowed to create in. Just had another thought. This blue. So how are you all? This is Monday. I know I've been trying to have my videos up by 5, but I'm telling you, y'all, it's been a few weeks. And when I say it's been a few weeks, it's not just that it's been a few weeks since we really got together. It's just been a few weeks. You know how that goes. Life 101. Walk along. That's all I'll say. 'Cause here I go. All right. Sorry. I'm done. I'm trying to find more thread on my desk other than pink. And like I said, my desk is a wreck. When I say wreck, I mean it is a wreck. And I'm trying to find everything on it. And yes, I could have cleaned up and had it all ready to go and everything. But if I had waited until I did all that, I wouldn't be getting a film out. And I know I have more colors somewhere over here. Maybe not. Maybe over here. Up in here. Up in here. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Like I said, it's been a hot few weeks, shall I say. And if I didn't start filming now, it just wasn't going to happen today, and I didn't want to keep doing that. There's my 3-in-1, which I keep trying to call Fabri-Tac, and it's not Fabri-Tac, but apparently there's not a whole lot of difference between the two, if any. I'm going to ink around here quickly, so give it a bit of spot of interest. Keeping my eye on the clock. So I'll keep you here all day. Yes, I'm still filming. See if I can get that to stick. There we go. The windows are open because it's actually a cool day today. It has been warm, too warm for my blood because, you know, I'm wimpy blooded. I don't deal with heat very well. I'm just I'm simply trying to get rid of some of this glue so I can put it in a pocket and it won't freak out on me. I will glue this part down because it's going to slide in like that, and I don't want anything getting caught. Could have used fabric tack, but I didn't. Coulda. Back to everyone's weekend. What did y'all do? I don't think I did much. Joe had a Mariners game yesterday, so I took him to the train station. Picked him up about 7. Mariners lost. Go figure. I'm just going to stick that down and not care before I think about it too much. Because I don't want to... Well, that's a wonky glue job. Look at that. Or no, that's actually glue. When I said glue job, I meant what they put down, not what I put down. Now these will go like that, and I need to remember that. I need to remember my orientation. I really am trying, everyone. I'm trying so hard. But sometimes, you know how it goes. You can try and try, and it just doesn't seem to. You know what? I know what I'll do. I have an idea. Well, a little rain we got, it basically sprinkled, and maybe it'll come back, but who knows. I think they said the greatest amount of rain is going to be this evening. I have these 2 punches that punch out really cool flowers. I'm going to take this because I don't have another real quick that's going to fit. I mean, I do over here, but now these punches came from a garage sale, so sometimes they are difficult to remove. And we will do this one as well. And it really doesn't matter what my orientation is because I can always turn it, right? Yeah, these are really there. I have a very weak grip. I'm very strong this way, just not this way with my fingers. I don't know why she's not going up and doggy food dog eating, because she's got plenty of it. You know, let her know your food is out there. But she's just not really partaking today yet. I don't blame her. Yeah, I do not blame her one little bit. Before I do that, again, my apologies for not being ready. But if I was ready, you wouldn't be seeing it. You wouldn't be seeing this now. Make sure my face isn't in the camera. Although I showered, I don't have an awful face. Please don't let me have an avalanche that I don't know about over there. So once I'm hoping to get a... Oh, my cord fell. Hopefully getting another video out today, as long as my phone stays up there. I've got it. Sorry. I've got the thing, the actual holder part duct taped where I need it, to the width that I need it, and then I have a rubber band wrapped around holding it. I know, totally ghetto, but you do what you can do. And do what you can do until you can get something better. Oh. There. And These little ones you can stick up or what have you, and I'm going to see if I can kind of ink this to get it to stand out just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. There's that. Let's put my things away. Oh, goodness. Knocked over the buttons. Nothing to see here, nothing to see. So it's supposed to be cooler today, of which I am ecstatic. Because cool is what we need. Not like, to some people our weather hasn't been that hot. You know, high 80s to low 90s. But for my blood, that's about 20 degrees too hot, the 90 is. Okay, I can handle. I do well in like 74, as long as I'm not in direct sunlight. That is. Yeah, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good, but let's try it in this and see if the same flower. Ooh, look how close I got. Yay me. I'm just not liking any of this. I'm just not liking anything today. Here. Let's try this. I don't know if my blue is running out of ink, but it sure doesn't want to go very far when it comes to actually inking anything. And it's not like I'm doing, like, inking the whole page, so it can just start to straighten up and fly right as far as I'm concerned. Oops, upside down. Don't want it upside down. I'm just unhappy with everything today. I really am. You'll have to bear with me. Seriously, please, folks. Please bear with me. We can do another one of these. Again, I don't want to add bulk, but I want like a little bit of... Wait. Oh, no, I can kind of live with that. I had die cut some little circles when I was making these buttons. Did I see one? Did I see one? Did I see one? And I did not. I may have actually tossed them, because I'm talking little itty bitty, like half that size. And again, I can't add an actual button because of the pocket it's going into. So we're going to do, like I said, it was a morning. And I'm not saying I'm proud of how I handled it, but I handled it. The phone's still intact. Everything's still intact, so. I know, this one. Oh, and it's thicker. Now, let's see if I can find one that isn't too glued together. That's two, those are two glued together. Let us do this. So, again, let me know what you did for the weekend. I transported Joe to and from the fire station, the train station, so he can go up to Seattle, which we had Taylor Swift Saturday and Sunday night. Oh, and everybody was just all a Twitter and agog that Taylor Swift was coming to town. Now, I know maybe one or two Taylor Swift songs, but that's about it. Get some more stick glue. And I wasn't paying. This is what killed me. Is the tickets were $1,000. Ooh, a drink fell over. And see, then I found one. $1,000. $1,000 for a concert. I'm like, how in the world would, and why would anyone pay $1,000 to go see someone in concert? I just don't get that. You know, someone please explain that price tag to me. And the why of someone. I mean, seriously? Is she that phenomenal in person? I'm not saying that there aren't some of her songs that I like. Maybe I can just name one. I have Pandora. So I tend to do more Pandora than anything. You know, because then I can listen to what I want. So I don't listen to what I consider popular music. Other than the one Taylor Swift song, I probably would not know her if I heard her. The other, like Lady Gaga, I don't really know. I know. People are like, what is wrong with you? You know, well, nothing's wrong with me. Like I said, I just don't. I have my preferences. Good enough. Just stop. I hope I'm on camera. If I'm not, I apologize. Move it back up. Still recording. Yeah, if it wasn't getting my phone to stay up here, it was, I could not get my phone to do anything more than just take a picture. And so I ended up having to shut my phone off. And it's just, wow, this morning. Are you serious? It's like all these things were put here to test me, and I don't think I passed the test at first. Passed it later, but, you know, the retake. Let's just put it that way. I passed the retake. What more do y'all want? Nope. 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 No. Sometimes I sound like Madeline Kahn in History of the World Part 1. I never did watch History of the World Part 2 because sometimes it just... Actually, I'm going to come over here. It is just... The sequels never tend to live up to the original. Or the first one. And there are some remakes that go quite well. Like if you've ever seen The Women with Joan Crawford and other people whose names I cannot recall. I'm gonna come over here like this. I'm gonna do it on the edge. I'm gonna come over here. How's this for random, Mitzi? How's this random? You really can't see it. It's like washi tape, which I have here. This came from Your Creative Studio, and I'm going to go ahead and use it because it is sewing themed. And those really do look like the scissors, almost. So come over here like that. Maybe that'll kind of highlight. Oh, for crying in a bucket. Come on now. All right, and now I'm going to put a bird on it. She says it will go. She says it's no big deal. I don't believe her. Mitzi, I love you. I just don't believe you. Ooh, we can put a crane. Pretty sure. Okay, I'm doing that because I kind of like that. I'm trying to rush through these cards, so that will be our video. Ooh. All right, Mitzi. If people are like, that doesn't go, I'm going to blame it all on you and send them your phone number. Ha! No, say it ain't so. Don't give anybody my phone number. Well. I'm a bit silly. Haven't had coffee today because I don't have anything to put in it and I didn't feel like plain iced coffee. Hang on. So I took some caffeine pills. So if I'm a little bit like that, it's the caffeine pills. It's not that I've had too much caffeine because they're equal to 2 cups of coffee. And trust me, I can drink more coffee than that. These buttons, I use obviously my die cuts for, and it's a bit, they were from Natasha at Treasure Books, and I better write her name down so I can link her. Oh, that was my list. Natasha at Treasure Books for buttons. Or we can do this. I have some sewing themed stamps. And again, there's more somewhere on this junk heap of a desk that I put somewhere. That's my issue, is I put some things in places that are, you know, that are out of the way, but in that very special spot you can find them, and then I can't remember where that very special spot is. Because I am just, yeah, I'm all over the place. I apologize again. Put this up here. I sure liked this blue. It says Sky Blue by Wendy Vecchi. Designer Series Ranger ink. And these are permanent, they're inks obviously, so they're not gonna run. And this already has stitching on it, so it's gonna have more. Put it over here. There we go. Put that over there. Let's see if I can stamp off some more. My problem is, without using a stamping, whatever you call them, I'm like, see, I even lost these stamps. But I did not. And right there, this didn't bother me. But a lot of things are bothering me right now. It's not saying much. It's a very small drive to bothering me lately. But that's okay. It should be better after today. It should be better after today. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see if I have some more vellum in here, which I do. Here's vellum. This is tracing paper. Get it right. Get it right. This is really gonna bother me because I know these stamps are somewhere on my desk. They're clear, you know? They're hard to see because they're clear. I really want to put a button on this, but I can't put a button on this. I can't put any sequins on this because, well, are you seriously? Okay, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just tell me to stop. Tracing paper, vellum. Oh, that's why it's cut off, because my new printer actually will print a piece of vellum without taping it to anything, but this is actually thick vellum. However, it isn't without its issues, as you can see. Excuse that belch. Okay, I gotta hurry up and get done with this because it's been a long time. I like that you can see that through there. We can put another dress form floating in midair, but apparently that's just which cracks me up. She can handle anything but that. but it's going to have some of that color. If I can manage to not tear it all off. Yeah, I'm going to have that song stuck in my head for quite a while. Too big. We're going to go with this one. I am just not, nothing is satisfying me today. Nothing. I kind of like that, but my third element, I just don't know. I do not know. So I may come back to it. Like I know I put it back. I did put it back. It just fell over. And you know, the more you try to rush, or the more discombobulated you are. It's garbage day here in my neck of the woods. My garbage and recycle. And it's weird because they'll be across the street and then suddenly, but they don't come get us until the garbage comes at noon, and the garbage comes at noon and the recycle comes about 1. But yet it's 9:30 in the morning and they're doing all that across the street. So, hey, no rhyme nor reason on that one. I'm just unsatisfied with all this. I'm just not liking anything today. We can do button on top of button. Can I, though, line up the holes? No, I cannot. I hand did all of these, obviously, so they're not showing up very well. Now, I am going to use Victorian Velvet on this to kind of pick up that. Sorry again if I'm too low. And this one is going to be more difficult because of the petals. So I'm just going to go around and darken them. And they're too close to each other. And they're too close colored. I'm just unsatisfied. So because I'm unsatisfied and this video has been long enough already, I'm going to call it quits for now. But I will come back and hopefully have these done. And I'll have more for you. So, again, apology upon apology for me just being basically unprepared on everything. It is... Ooh, I could put thread under the buttons again. It seems to be kind of my thing. And please give me a thumbs up. Take pity on me. Pity is always good. Not always, but right now, I can take all the goodwill I can get. If you liked what you have seen, if you like me at all, please, if you haven't already, subscribe. But hit do hit your notifications, but also comment, like, and if you wish, Elaine, I know you do, please share my videos. Also, Ellen, I owe you an email. I know I do. Unfortunately, it keeps getting buried in my inbox, but I will go back and find it and reply just after this. To all of my new subscribers, thank you for coming along. And my OG, which cracks me up that I have an OG. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for all the support and all the encouragement and all the love. And on that note, I bid you adieu and peace out, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.